Hey guys, and welcome to another afternoon in the kitchen with Rich and Jen. And today we are going to make a recipe that we talked about some time ago. One of our subscribers asked us what our favorite meals were, and Rich said his was beef Parmigiana. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but that's the way his family always pronounced it, and it was kind of like a joke on the words. But this is a recipe that Rich has been eating ever since he was a little kid. Rich, do you remember when you first started eating it?
No, my mother used to make it for my birthday because it's a little bit, there's quite a few steps. And
yes, there's a little work involved.
3 other children, so
yep.
She was always busy.
Now, I asked her where she got this recipe from, and she showed me this picture. And she actually sent me the recipe, and I will put it in the comments. And this is from our favorite meats, favorites from home economics teachers. I don't even think they teach home economics anymore, but they should.
They really should.
So our son and his wife are coming over for dinner.
He loves it too.
He loves it, and he requested this for his birthday. We didn't get to make it for his birthday meal, so I gave him a rain check, and he's coming over tonight. So we're gonna make this, then we're gonna serve it, and we're all gonna show you what it looks like at the dinner table tonight. So
what's
Rich,
the first step?
The first thing that we need to do is we need to buy the round steak. And then it has to be tenderized into about 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick. I'd say that's about right. Mm-hmm. So Rich is in charge of this.
I did all the other ones,
yep.
Might as well do that one.
So I'm gonna let him do this one, and I'm gonna show you how he does it, and then we'll come back and we'll start getting him in the pan. All right, you guys haven't seen
I am the tenderizer.
Rich in the kitchen a lot of times, but he is my strong arm man. So what he does with this is we have this meat tenderizer. We've had it for a long time. We use it for different things, not very often. And he's just gonna pound that out, break up the fibers, and make it a little skinnier.
Yep.
So basically that's it.
Whew, that was a workout.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what we've got so far. We have 3 eggs. It says 2, but I always put 1 extra just because I don't wanna, run out.
In the middle of it, yeah, right.
Yeah, and those are beaten with a tiny bit of water. I add that just to make it go a little further. Now this is the grated Parmesan cheese and the fine, dry breadcrumbs. Now we always use Italian breadcrumbs. And then I'm gonna tell you what his mom always did. And that was, she doubled the sauce, because after you cook this and bake it in the oven, you're gonna serve it on pasta, and we do angel hair pasta. So she always doubled the sauce so there was plenty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing. So what we're gonna do with these is we're gonna take them, we're gonna dredge them, and don't worry about salt and pepper because that's gonna come in the next step. Okay, so we're gonna take these, we're gonna put them in the breadcrumbs and the Parmesan cheese.
Yum.
We're gonna coat them. They don't have to be coated super heavy. And then we're gonna put them right in the oil.
Ooh, yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 batches of this because we can't fit more than about 5 in there. And then we're gonna do a double batch so that there's extra for
Richie
and Jessica to take home.
Man, those things smell good.
Yes, they do, and they're about ready to flip.
How hot you got the skillet here?
I have it on about 350. I might bump it to 375 if I think it needs it. These don't have to be cooked like super all the way through because they are gonna go back in the oven for an hour.
They smell so good.
After they sear. All right, so we're gonna let these finish up, and then we're gonna put the other half in, and we'll see you guys back here in a couple of minutes.
Oh, that smells so good.
It does. Now we're gonna take these out. We're gonna lay them over here to rest while we do the other half.
Wow,
ooh, those look good.
So good, Jen. Kind of like I'm at home watching my mom do it.
Well, your mom, this is like her famous recipe.
It is.
Put the other half in.
Oh, this smells so good. Oh, it looks good too, like golden brown. What's that called? GBD? GBD, right?
Oh, golden brown delicious.
That's right. Whoa. I think the reason why I'm all excited is because I was a little kid when my mom would make
You know, it's really funny how food brings back memories.
Sure does.
For me, food is a huge memory thing.
It is.
So I totally get that.
Richie, he loves this stuff.
Oh yeah, well it's good eating. Okay, now we're gonna take the rest of these out.
God, they look good.
Then the next thing that we're gonna do is, it says 1/2 an onion, but I have an entire minced onion.
Yum.
And then what we're gonna do this, we turn this down to a lower heat setting.
Okay.
And we're gonna put the onion in here.
Would you turn it down to about 300 or something?
Yeah, if you have a regular burner, it's probably gonna be, say, medium low to medium.
Okay.
And then we are going to cook these until they're softened.
That smells so good.
Now I have a little baby food processor, and I just did these in the food processor because they're supposed to be very small pieces.
Oh, like minced.
Yeah, and then what you do is you cook them in this oil with all the flavor of the meat, and we're just gonna leave them in here until they soften, and then when they soften, we're gonna come back and we're gonna add our additional ingredients. It's been about 3 or 4 minutes now. These are just starting to get soft, so we're gonna go ahead and add in. Now the next things we're gonna add in, this is a combination, and I'm gonna have the recipe so you know exactly how much. There's salt, pepper, marjoram, and sugar in here.
Okay.
And now we're supposed to do is sprinkle this in.
All right.
Okay.
It's almost like you got to have this stuff ready.
You really do have to, because
it's going real quick.
Yes, and then we are gonna add in the tomato paste. And there are 2 cans of tomato paste, and these are 6-ounce cans.
My mom would pour the water into the cans. That way she got all the paste
Ah, smart. Maybe I should do that. We can.
Oh, good.
So we have 4 cups of hot water.
If you spill any, it's no big deal. You already got measured.
And then we're gonna rinse our cans out. That one's clean.
Okay.
And
that stuff
we're
is
gonna
like
do
heaven.
this one.
There you go.
Now the next thing that we're supposed to do, we're supposed to bring this to a boil.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna stir it up so it's all mixed together. And I just turned my heat up to high. So you're supposed to bring this to a boil, and then when it comes to a boil, we're gonna boil it for 5 minutes.
Okay. Something going on here.
Yes, it's boiling, and for the 5 minutes, I'm going to keep stirring it around because I don't want anything to burn on it.
Okay, we'll come back in 5. So that's what, 5 minutes?
5 minutes. Now, we've put our meat in our dishes, and now we're gonna put most of the sauce on the meat. Then we're gonna put the mozzarella cheese,
Yum.
and then we're gonna put a little bit of sauce on the top of that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use this.
I can tilt it for you if you like.
Oh, in a little bit, I'm gonna need you to. Man, does that smell good or what?
This really smells good.
You can see the little bits of onion. You see them in there? Now comes one of my favorite parts.
Oh, the mozzarella.
Now I got a little extra just because we really like mozzarella.
Oh, we love cheese.
So we're gonna kind of double cover these. All right, we're getting the rest of this sauce.
Oh yeah, that stuff's heaven.
And then we're gonna cover the cheese. And you know what? We're not gonna miss any of this goodie. So
Maybe we'll just lift up the pan and pour it in, huh?
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lift the pan up and we're gonna pour it in. All right, now I'm just gonna take my spatula and make sure that the cheese is covered on all of it. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we've preheated the oven to 350. And we need to put this in the oven for 1 hour.
Okay.
So we're gonna take these over rich and we're gonna put them in. You want to get that door for me?
Mm-hmm.
There's one and two. Okay, guys, we made a mistake.
Not a biggie.
Rich remembered because
Yeah,
he watched
without-
his mom making
Without
this.
the recipe.
We're supposed to cover this
And bake.
and bake it.
Want to get that, babe?
I got it. All right, Rich helped me cover them, and now we're gonna stick them back in.
Ooh.
Boy, I'm glad you caught that on the recipe.
Well, it just didn't feel right. I mean, I'm not reading the recipe.
You have a good memory.
Yes.
All right, in they go.
Now do 60 minutes.
And now we're gonna put the timer on.
And if you go a little over, it'll just make it a little more tender.
All right, counting down.
All right.
All right,
Ooh,
it's
you know what
done.
that means? What you got going here?
Angel hair pasta, it's got 5 minutes.
Yum.
And,
Need some help with that? That's.
oh, I think I got it.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's sizzling.
I guarantee you that's hot.
Now, should we uncover it and let it set for
Yep.
5 minutes? All right,
Let's
you ready?
do it. Mhm.
Ooh, it's
you
hot,
might,
hot,
yeah.
hot.
Let's careful. Oh, by the way, we have 2 guests for dinner. Richie shows up just when the food is ready to
Perfectly
come
timed.
out. This was actually a request from Richie because he.
It's his late birthday dinner.
Believe it or not, Richie, that's for you to take home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we made
Yep.
another one.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna leave it in the container, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and let that cool off. All right, so we're gonna get the pasta off and then we're all gonna sit down and tell you what we think of the flavor.
Well, the moment we've been waiting for, Jenny.
Yeah, the moment of truth. So we're gonna serve one
Right.
so you guys can see it.
That's me and Richie's favorite, Angel Hair.
This one's gonna be mine.
Okay.
You're supposed to spin it so it looks pretty.
Okay. Okay.
Then, I'm gonna get one of these.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that. Right on the top. Look at the extra sauce. With the
yeah.
cheese in
That
it.
is so good.
All right, I'm gonna sit down. You guys get yours, and then we'll see what it tastes like.
First off, Jen, I do like your Christmas decor here for the
We got
holidays.
the little Santa Claus
They're
placemats.
cute.
We're all ready.
All right. So here's a moment of truth.
There it is.
All right. Let us know here.
All right.
Looks very hot. I mean, this looks like lava hot.
Steamer.
Yikes.
Now see, when we took these out of the cooker,
Yeah.
we cut one, and they were rare in the middle, and now you can see that
Yeah,
they're
they're all the way
done.
through. Careful, it's a very healthy piece. Is it too hot to eat? I will say that these are better the next day. I used to love the leftovers. All right, Jessica,
Absolutely delicious. I must say so myself.
you have never tried this before.
I've had it before.
From us?
Yeah.
It's been a
We
little
made
while.
it for
It's
one
been a
of
minute.
Richie's birthdays.
Oh.
Yeah.
He always
Okay.
requests it for his birthday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, be careful.
Good enough.
It
It
is
is
kind
so
of
hot.
And then this recipe, we looked it up, came from a lady, and her name will be at the bottom of the recipe.
Good.
It's
Isn't it?
really good. It's fun.
Richie, this was all for your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Excited. Thank you.
No, it's not your birthday anymore.
It's close. A few months off. Close enough, though.
Good?
Just like you remember.
Just like Mom and Dad used to.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right.
All right, Rich, you're the last one to taste.
Yeah, I gave it a little chance to cool down a little bit.
Just like Mama used to make.
Just like my mom used to make.
Yep, that would be candy.
Well, Jen, it was a hit.
It
There was none left over.
really good. It came out really good. Well, we just finished dinner,
Whew.
and Jessica, Richie, what did you guys think?
Very, very good. I liked it.
Favorite all-time homemade dinner.
It is really good.
Well, good, because there's a whole nother container
Yeah, you got a
for
whole
you to take
container.
home.
Yes.
So you guys, this is a really an easy recipe and it's very good. You can make a big batch and put half in the freezer, or if you really like it, you might be surprised, you might eat it all in one sitting. But we highly recommend it.
It is so good the next day too.
Yeah, if there's any left over. So thanks for joining us, and we will post the recipe, and also I'll put it in the comments, and we appreciate you guys watching, and I guess we'll see you next time. Bye.